The Ebb Tide. This is a novel written by the famous Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson, published in 1894. It follows the story of three unscrupulous characters, Huish, Herrick, and Davis, who are stranded on a remote island in the Pacific Ocean. As they struggle to survive, their greed and desperation lead them to commit a series of crimes that ultimately lead to their downfall. The novel begins with the introduction of the three main characters, each with their own troubled past. Huish, a cunning and manipulative man, is on the run from the law for embezzlement. Herrick, a doctor, has lost his medical license due to his addiction to alcohol and drugs. Lastly, Davis, a former sailor, is a strong and silent man with a mysterious past. The three men meet on a ship bound for the South Pacific and quickly form an unlikely alliance. Their plan is to find a remote island where they can start a new life away from their troubled pasts. However, their journey takes a turn for the worse when their ship is caught in a powerful storm. The ship is wrecked, and the men are the only survivors. They find themselves stranded on a small island with limited resources and no means of communication with the outside world. At first, the men are optimistic about their situation, believing that they can make a living by fishing and hunting on the island. However, as time passes, they realize the harsh reality of their situation. The island is desolate, and there is little to no chance of rescue. The men's desperation grows as they struggle to find food and shelter. Slowly but surely, their civilized manners start to fade, and their true nature is revealed. Huish, the most cunning of the three, takes charge and manipulates the others into doing his bidding. He convinces them to venture out to sea in a small boat to search for a passing ship or a nearby island. However, their search is unsuccessful, and they are forced to return to their desolate island. As their desperation grows, Huish comes up with a plan to make money by luring passing ships and stealing their cargo. The men's first attempt at piracy is successful, and they manage to steal a small fortune. However, their newfound wealth brings out the worst in them. They become greedy and paranoid, constantly fighting over their share of the loot. Huish, who has taken on the role of the leader, becomes more ruthless and manipulative, while Davis and Herrick become increasingly resentful and rebellious. Their criminal activities continue, and they become known as the beachcombers by the passing ships. Their reputation precedes them, and they are shunned by the few friendly sailors who make the mistake of landing on their island. The men's moral compasses are completely lost as they continue to commit heinous crimes, including murder, to protect their wealth. Their downfall comes when they come across a ship carrying a young missionary, Atwater, and a group of native islanders. Atwater is a devout Christian who sees it as his duty to convert the three men to his religion. He offers them a chance at redemption and a way out of their life of crime. However, the men's skepticism and greed lead them to betray Atwater and his group, resulting in a violent confrontation. In the end, the men's greed and selfishness catch up with them, and they are all met with tragic fates. The Ebb Tide highlights the consequences of a life of crime and the corrupting nature of greed. It also explores themes of redemption and the power of religion to change a person's character. The novel's setting, a remote island in the Pacific, adds to the sense of isolation and desperation felt by the characters. Stevenson's vivid descriptions of the island's harsh conditions and the characters' struggle to survive make the readers feel as if they are stranded on the island alongside them. The Ebb Tide is a departure from Stevenson's usual adventure and romance novels, and it is considered one of his more mature works. It is a dark and unsettling tale that delves into the depths of human nature and the consequences of our actions. The characters are complex and flawed, making them both relatable and repulsive at the same time. In conclusion, The Ebb Tide is a thought-provoking novel that explores the themes of morality, greed, and redemption. Stevenson's masterful storytelling and vivid descriptions make for a compelling read that will keep readers on the edge of their seats until the very end. It is a cautionary tale that reminds us of the dangers of succumbing to our darkest desires and the importance of finding redemption and forgiveness.